We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. The Mariners take on the Indians. Next. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor scoops it up. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Here's a look over to first. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside, the throw. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you. That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third. So Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Lindor.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Edwin Encarnacion now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. Past battles with Mike Lee. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Jackson is under it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Catcher, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases. Woo! That's one of those you chuck and duck. He just smoked that ball.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And a ball 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Jay Bruce is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Mark Zepchinski is going to come on in relief. Now, and he may be asked.
Number 25.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Zepchinski.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2. now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
And that's through for a hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when, one, he was a catcher, but two, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Ready now, Austin Jackson. Lifetime versus this arm, 1 for 4. Edwin Diaz is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 1-2 pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is. Striding into the box, Gerard Dyson, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor onto the grass. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 to Cano. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Third inning, no score to this point. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Reined in. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 22.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion, 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. I got him fishing that time. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out of the inning. Kyle Seager checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no
Leading off
score.
the 4th for the Indians.
Into the
Third
box
baseman,
now, Jose
number
Ramirez.
11.
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul. Once again, a 3-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a text.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Carlos Santana will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Now a big swing by Bruce as he lifts this one high in the air to deep right field. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate. And when you miss by that much, something's off.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that misses 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim at his first try. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Henniger, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's right there, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The second baseman, number 22.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Cano for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Yonder
and a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A pause and the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Mike
towards second. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple.
Gerard
into the box now, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez comes up with it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Gene Segura standing in, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitch misses low. The throw down. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Now a look and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and that's taken up and in for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped up. Kipnis on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The pitch. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Dyson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's gone 2 for 8. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. On the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know an infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Bounce towards the mound. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
3-2 now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Jackson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce. And there is
right fielder.
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gamble arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Catcher, number 41.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Austin Jackson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The shortstop.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Giovanni Gallardo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gamble. And that's the third out. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 24. Andrew Miller.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Yonder Alonso stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, we got an ugly swing and miss.
Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Digging in, Mike Zunino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Guillermo Heredia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Guillermo Heredia.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Guillermo will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo. And he lays off there 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Haniger sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
First baseman.
Ready once
10,
again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he sets him down swinging. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh.
Michael Brantley.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson on the run. And the inning is over. Indians. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Too low, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
the batter, number 22, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in. The switch hitter.
The Tribe, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 0-2 coming from Gallardo. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Popped high in the air. Seager is there for it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 32.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Seager has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Santana.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. From Progressive.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Cody Allen takes the ball now.
For the Indians, number 37, Cody Allen.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out of the inning. Kyle Seager is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mitch Haniger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Best. from Safeco Field in Seattle. MLB Network is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward. And we are
right fielder Jason Hayward.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. 1 out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best bolt and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the book. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Cano with it at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. Comes in with 6 hits in 39 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready with another 2-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Alex Avila waits on deck. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Payoff pitch one more time. Sinker misses. Ball 4. Into the box now, Alex Avila. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman
Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball. Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Yonder Alonso is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Zobrist is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here now it's Mike Zunino trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall off Home run. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 1 for 3. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. In now is John Jay. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
John
into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 0-1 count and the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded to the right. There's Cano. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Here's Gerard Dyson.
For the Mariners, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The batter number 2.
At the plate, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And now they've got him picked off. One out and a runner on second base. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Nelson Cruz will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a liner, but foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Hayward.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Haniger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Russell onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Digging in. Mike Zunino. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Left
Stepping in, Guillermo Heredia. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone. But it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add to their lead. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Schwarber
goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out of the inning. Ben Zobrist stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Alex Avila comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
center fielder, Gerard.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Gerard Dyson is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 down.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Heredia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Mariners.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nelson Cruz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Anthony.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. I
think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopper foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of. Ready for another chance. Mike Zunino comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Zunino
lays off 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jay is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Left fielder number 5, Guillermo.
At the plate, Guillermo Heredia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Curveball looked at here for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The center fielder,
Digging
one,
in to try it again, Gerard Dyson.
Dyson.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swinging a soft liner, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. At the plate, John Jay. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
John Jay.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Addison Russell is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Wilson Contreras swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a line drive, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Around first, he's digging for second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Pitching for the Mariners, number 25.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The M's lead it 3-2. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Gene Segura.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Throw to first.
1 and 2.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball.
Right.
On his way toward the mound now is Justin Wilson. Trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First baseman.
Yonder Alonso is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chris Bryant.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Late that time for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Henniger will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. Javier Baez.
Pinch hitting for Chicago. Number 9, Javier Baez.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll step off and try again. Now he'll step off. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jose Quintana is charged with the loss after 7 1/3 of very strong work. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB.